That smile.
We're here again, people. We're here.
We are.
And it's another, episode of Popcorn and Pints. Guess who
Our
borrowed something?
Valentine.
Happy Valentine's Day.
episode.
Oh, well, almost Valentine's, fellas.
No,
Almost there.
Happy almost Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy almost Valentine's Day. And these are the films we are reviewing tonight. And it's gonna be
And we love you.
I know.
We want to make you question if you should go get tested or not.
That's a wild thing.
That's how much we love you.
Hear that? You hear that, people? That's how much we love you guys. But yeah, Guess Who and Something Borrowed.
And these were chosen by your wife, right?
Yes.
All right.
It's true. Did you have to watch a third movie today?
No, because I'm gonna just game. I'm just gonna game.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna be watching and reviewing.
I thought you meant you had to watch a third rom-com or something.
No. Because I was gonna do an episode of Horror Star Story later. I'm just gonna game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, which movie do you gentlemen want to start with for episode 1? Which is this episode 114? Valentine's Day, 14th.
All right.
Sometimes the stars just align like that, people. Like love.
I love you guys.
Oh,
I don't know. Well, I don't care what we start with.
James is
I don't know, do we have a coin we can flip or something?
I don't think so.
I can flip the chip.
Flip the chip.
Yeah. Obviously, this is heads. Tails. Heads is Something Borrowed. Tails is the other one. This is gonna be a stupid thing to flip.
Yeah, it is. It's going to land on heads because it's only going to go round once. And it's going to land.
I guess we'll find out.
You know what? I do have change right in front of me. I forgot.
There you go.
Literally, just an arm.
Yeah.
Same deal. Heads,
it's all right.
Heads is Something
I
Borrowed.
forgot what they were. Just tell me.
Got no coin.
It was Tails. They went over there. I was supposed to catch it. But so I guess we'll start with Guess Who.
Okay.
All right.
Early ratings.
Oh, we're doing early ratings? Okay. I will go, I don't know, 4.5.
4.5 for Guess Who?
Yeah.
James?
I'm going to go with a 6.
Okay. I'm with you, James. I'll give it a 6. It was funny. I dig it.
Yeah, I laughed a lot in it.
I like Bernie
Mac's the
Mac.
man.
Bernie Mac was always great in everything I've seen him
Yes.
in. He definitely. I meant to look it up because he's been dead a while. I forgot what killed him.
He had a complication with
Pneumonia.
Is that what it was?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, like he passed. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac, by the way, legend.
Yeah.
But when he was doing that Bernie Mac show, he passed.
Was it while he was still doing his show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it sucked, man.
Mhm.
You
That was
wouldn't think. You're like, oh, everybody gets pneumonia. Most of them survive. You're okay, but nope, something happened.
And then you think even more so because you're like, they have all this money, but it's just health.
What's up,
it's-
G?
Was good, Giovanni. We're starting off with Guess Who.
Guess
I
who?
know you just reviewed
Guess
this the
who?
other day.
I'm looking to see.
Ashton Kutcher's character. He plays same character and everything.
He does. Bernie Mac died in 2008, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Bernie Mac.
Wow, shit, 2008. It doesn't seem that long ago.
You ever seen his stand up? Fucking
Oh
hilarious.
yeah.
Fucking great.
The Canes of Comedy stuff, and even
Yeah.
outside of that, he was always.
Oh my
I've
God.
enjoyed him in everything I've seen. It's
What do
just
you say?
nonstop ridiculousness when he's
I'll
talking.
I'll beat you to the white meat shows.
I don't like Ashton Kutcher. I never have.
I
He's just-
didn't mind him in 70s show. Other than that,
I don't.
No.
He
Ted.
seems. He seems restrained in this movie, and it makes it worse.
yeah.
I'll
Because
say
again,
that
it's-
was.
Yeah, I wasn't a
agree.
big fan of his character. But
Money
it
gave us
did have
10 out
a
of 10.
lot of parts that made me laugh. Lots of parts. especially the dinner table. That shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Rest in R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
Of course,
Dude, you knew just looking at the cover of this, you knew there was going to be a lot of race jokes.
Oh,
of course, you're expecting it and you're hoping for it. And Giovanni, you're absolutely right with this because
100%. I haven't watched Bernie Mac in anything, Bernie Mac thing in a while, and I'm like, oh man,
I think
it made me think of Mr. 3000 and the stand up and his show. I was like, damn, that motherfucker is funny.
He was, man.
Hilarious.
No, but that table scene, I'm like, this is fantastic. And you know it's gonna go so wrong at some
It's gonna go south at the end, So it was on a roll, they didn't mind it.
No, it was amazing because it's making you laugh with the jokes. And you know that awkward moment's coming. Yeah. You don't know what joke is gonna do it.
But they even turned that awkward moment funny though. The grandfather.
Oh,
I'm gonna beat this white boy's ass or something.
It's like, where's your grandma live? I want to go beat her ass.
Oh yeah, he did say that about his grandmother too.
Yeah, it was funny as fuck. I was dying. That whole thing, I was dying.
You can't tell me those jokes weren't funny either.
Oh, I was dying.
Oh,
but I knew he was gonna do one that would cross the line and all that because it's with these type of movies, like with the rom-coms, they're all the same. Even with the rom-coms with the race thing, it's very similar. Usually the judge, they're sometimes they're more judgy than this one was. You know what I mean, as far as how the parents are and all that. But you just knew.
I will say, Ashton could, up until it's clear why he quit his job. Like at the end there when Bernie Mac goes to the train station, like he's the fucking ass. He's the asshole in this.
You ain't the only one. Oh, what? Yeah. With the not saying, letting her know that he was quitting the job.
Yeah, 100%. He is the asshole in this movie up until the very end there, where you're like, and even then, I'm like, still, that seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to tell.
Yeah,
his significant other.
Yeah, it's not like big secret, like something bad.
It's not new. Any interracial couple probably has that.
Yes,
crap
especially
to deal
she
with.
said that. She said that to her father.
Yeah,
she said, "You don't understand how people look at us like that and everything." So he could have easily went to her and said, "Hey, I quit my job today. He told me I could get a raise or whatever because I'm with you or something." And she would have said, she would have been upset with him. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm glad you quit that job.
Yeah, I know, really.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. He should have definitely said something, but I just feel like he just like felt like pressured too. Like, oh, shit, we're going to meet her family this weekend.
Another thing I caught on real fucked up because it's reality. So he quit his job because it's a big company. They blackballed him.
Oh,
they called every other company. It basically said he's under investigation of blah blah blah. That's real life shit. That can happen.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That 100% depends on the business, and that's the kind of some Wall Street type nonsense.
Hell yeah.
The elevator scene at the beginning where he was just hitting the buns up and down after he
all
quit
the
his
security
job.
are making bets.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
When the elevator door opens and he's just talking to himself, and she's like, "I'll just get the next one." Like, okay, so let's pause it right there. What are you doing in that situation? Are you getting the next one, or are you getting in the elevator?
No, I'm getting in the elevator.
I'm getting in the elevator, dude. I'm
not getting in the elevator.
Dude, he wasn't violent.
No,
you don't know that. You
harmless white guy talking to himself.
Yeah, harmless, my ass.
Well,
we might have different perspectives.
Yeah, G, I get what you're saying. I understand that, but still, it's like, or he could have. Okay, he's still an asshole. He could have had that meeting with him, said, "Okay, boss." He could have quit his job after the trip.
I know it kind of seemed like that it had to happen then. You don't know what the setup was.
Yeah,
like why you don't. Like that's when the boss decided to tell him don't marry her, or what?
Because Bernie did do some more. I forgot what his name was in the movie, but he did remember because he had the guy doing all the digging and stuff on him.
Yeah, the background check.
Somehow he found that out because when he goes and talks to Ashton Kutcher's character at that point. You know, when he's at the train, the train station or whatever, and he kind of brings it up as to why he quit. Then they go, then they go back and all the other shit happens. And every fucking rom-com, there's a wedding, singing, and dancing at the end of the movie.
A wedding or like renewals. Like, I don't. How many people actually do that?
Renew their vows?
Yeah, I'm like,
it depends
I
on the
hardly
couple.
ever see that.
People do it. I think. Well, I don't know how often they do it.
I mean, you could do it at any point you wanted to, technically.
But I mean, like the time in quotes. You know how people go by that, like, oh, the 5-year, 10-year, or whatever.
It's usually a 5 or 10 year thing. Maybe we're just not at that age yet where people have to renew their vows, I suppose.
And by the way, he had a nice house and had a lot of money. Loan officers make that much money?
He was clearly a high up at whatever bank he was working at.
Oh yeah, and it was probably a high end bank. One of them banks we can't afford to put. Like, no, you can't come in here and put your $75 in here. Get the fuck out of here. Yep. It's like this starts.
You need $500 just to have an account.
Yeah.
No, this is $500,000 to start. Like, oh.
Yeah. I laughed when Ashton Kutcher and his girlfriend were in the taxi and they're talking, and he's like, "Did you tell him I'm white?" She's like, "It's not going to matter." And the taxi driver finally chimes in, "Oh, it's going to matter."
Yeah. Oh man, I knew he was going to say something too.
Yeah.
And then you have
Bernie lying to his assistant, tell him his name is
Jamal. His name's Jamal. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
The dude's going through the whole movie thinking his name is Jamal.
Yep.
Fucking.
Yeah, just got to change the ES on your name there to AL, James, and you're good. That's Jamal.
Oh, what else happened in that shit? I had to see.
I didn't like the go-kart scene. I didn't think that was that funny. But they were racing. Except at the end, except for the end when they go through the bushes with the
that was good, and that the cop asked Bernie Mac for his license and registration.
He was staring at Ashton Kutcher and then walked past him to Bernie.
Yeah, that's true. That's what
and I actually I chuckled when they're arguing, Ashton Kutcher and Bernie Mac, and he said something about the go-karts. Like, now we both have court dates next month or something.
Yeah.
The whole NASCAR thing.
Yes.
Oh shit.
That was funny. He kept bringing it up too. He kept bringing up the NASCAR thing. Ashton was just saying shit,
pretending to be he's a big Jeff Gordon fan.
Yep. He's like, well, we call him Jay because we're close. And then he sees that Bernie Mac actually knew him. He's like, oh shit.
Now Ashton Kutcher didn't bring that up. Like, well, you got a problem with me, but Jeff Gordon's white.
Wait, how happened?
You know?
Bernie Mac was saying you're not a man if you're not into sports. So Ashton pretended to be into NASCAR or something.
So he's like, "Fuck, I should have said hockey."
because he thought it was the whitest sport he could think of.
He's not wrong.
No. The funny thing was he was like, because he says that in the movie. He was like, "Oh, there is NASCAR and hockey."
Yeah. He's like, "Damn it, I should have went with hockey."
Because not golf no more. Golf is mixed race now.
Yeah.
NASCAR is like the only fucking.
But it's a little more mixed now. Probably not happily, but
I don't know any. Well, I don't know any fucking NASCAR except for the old farts like Gordon and Earnhardt, who died, and his son Junior. Other than that, I don't know fucking anybody else.
It's the sleeping buddy.
The sleeping buddy.
Oh yes,
that was a fun joke that kept on giving.
What made it funnier is when he goes to visit him at work. They're arguing outside the hall or whatever.
Well, he wants to buy him lunch, and he's like, "It's the least I could do for sleeping together," or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my god, this is so funny." And the funny thing is, he wanted to buy him lunch, but they ended up at the go-kart track. Like, there was no explanation. They just ended up at the go.
They skipped
lunch completely. Would you do that if it was your daughter? Would you sleep in the same bed with him and make sure he's not getting out of bed?
He didn't really give him a choice. Hey, man. He's locked in that basement when he.
Well, the thing is, he did escape. He could have done that many times because that kind of worked.
Oh, the window thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
then he gets back and he puts his arm back on him again. Like he got comfortable where he can't sleep without his arm.
Yep, that was funny. I almost forgot the the taxi driver when he first brings them to Bernie Mac and his wife, and Bernie thinks the taxi driver is the boyfriend. And he's like, "I'll take a crack at your daughter."
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that was good.
But that is another typical thing. Like what I remember seeing it from was the Fresh Prince. If you remember the episode where one of Will's aunts came over, I forgot her name. I forgot which aunt it was, what her name was, but she was the youngest one. And she came home with a white dude, but the cab driver came in, the guy came in and got the bags off. And it was him, and it was the white dude. And like the way they would say it to like the kids and stuff was like, I didn't notice that he was tall, or you didn't tell us he was tall instead of saying white.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody, I don't know if it was Will or Carlton, was like, "Am I the only one that noticed this guy's white?" But I like it's a typical thing, but I do like when they kind of make the little funnies of it.
It's fun when you can play that off in a unique way that maybe you haven't heard of. But I mean, you can't. That's a common expectation, I would assume, if your son or daughter say like they're gonna bring home their significant other. I feel like it's just you just end up assuming it's a person of the same color, and
I think it varies though, because I think it varies on your parents. And the reason I say that, like,
I'm not saying it's I'm not saying I don't. It's just I don't know. I feel like it's ingrained to think it's gonna be someone of like.
Well, also if it's your daughter and you've seen her past boyfriends, like say that she was just dating white guy.
There was no indication that she had dated a white guy before that.
Well, no, I'm talking about if it was my daughter. You're thinking like you see him like first 4 boyfriends. You're like white. So when she goes, "Oh, I got a new boyfriend," you're gonna think, "Okay, who's this white dude?"
Yeah,
But yeah, it's like because you grew up and that could be part of it, or I don't know.
No, I think.
But I see what you're saying, Chris. Yeah, because you.
I get what he's saying about the reason I say it depends on your parents. I mean, as far as like if your parents are both the same race. You know what I mean? Versus like, because if your parents are both the same, then yes, maybe. Yeah, I could see it. I get it. I'm just saying that's all I meant by that. But yeah, it's like one of those typical things, but it was still funny. They made it funny in this movie.
They good. It seems at this point it's tough to put a unique spin on a lot of the race stuff they did, just because anytime you have a multicultural cast or something like that, like if it's fine to do that stuff, but you got to find some unique way to do it. Like I enjoyed the scene where Bernie's driving him to the hotel and like the interracial songs kept coming on the radio. I'm like that was kind of funny.
Well played.
Ebony and Ivory. And
yeah,
that was funny.
But so that hotel scene though was kind of funny when he already had the thing reserved like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He was like, it doesn't matter who. He was like, because you're white. He was like, this. I already had this plan since. He was like, I had this plan since.
I had this plan 20 plus years ago when the doctor told me I was having a daughter.
That's just funny.
And then it was fun, but made that funny though. So the hotel's all reserved out. Bernie Mac's like, he's like, there's a crack house you can stay at up the street. I was dying.
Yo, another fucked up thing too, where Bernie Mac was trapping him again, where he was talking about the fucking guy. He's like, "Oh, you're not good enough to have him take your bags."
The bellhop. Yeah,
the bellhop.
He's like,
but then when he does it, he's like, now he's your slave. But it's like, God damn, man, motherfucker just setting him up all over the place.
Oh man.
You know what joke I cracked up at was right before Bernie takes Ashton Kutcher to the hotel, the other daughter comes home. She sees Ashton Kutcher's like, "Oh my God, are we being audited?"
Yeah.
that one cracked me up actually.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. This was a fun movie though. It really was.
It was fun.
It's not bad. I'm not a big Ashton Kutcher fan, but I love Bernie Mac.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher doesn't bother me. His best role, hands down, is of course that '70s show. But he doesn't really bother me. He does play very similar roles in a lot of things he does, but
he was okay in 2.5 Men when he took over for Charlie.
It was okay.
Now that right there, I didn't really like it then because. And the reason why I didn't like it was because I liked the well, first of all, Charlie Sheen just did an amazing job at that part. But I like how they were just complete opposites. Like these two were too much the same with Ashton Kutcher's character and the other guy's character.
Yeah,
they're too nice and too much the same. Word. Charlie was just, I mean, he was pretty much just playing himself. I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't think he does anything where he's not like half himself at least.
Yep, his name definitely has to be like Charlie.
Oh, there's the scene that was really good where they go out to dinner.
What? She's Spanish?
She's Dominican, I believe, right?
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Okay.
There's the scene where they go out to dinner after, and was it the sister asked him about being a singer? And
yeah,
she's like, "Oh, he can hold a note. He can hold a note a long time, or something like that." He's like, "I don't really sing." Like that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was like little funny shits all over the place. I like it. Like I said, the grandfather killed me. That motherfucker. The grandfather was funny.
The metrosexual wedding planner and Bernie Mac.
Oh, he thought, yeah. He just keep bringing up that he's like bullshit. He's full gay.
Yeah.
He's like, but then he found out to see his wife. He's like,
gay.
Like, what the fuck?
And he's like, or when he's telling him to take off his pants because he has to hem a 1/4 inch or something like that. He's like, take off your pants. You take off your shirt or don't. I don't care. He just keeps giving the mixed signals. Like he knows what he's doing.
He knows he's fucking with Bernie. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, because there's a point where Bernie Mac mentioned something about him. How about that dude being married to a man? And he was like, that man don't got a. He said something about him having a wife or not having a wife or some. I forgot what he said verbatim.
His wife said something about the wedding planner doing some other wedding. He's like, was there a woman there?
Or his wife, he was married, and he was like, was there a woman there?
Yeah, something along that kind of joke.
And metrosexual. I forgot what I think he said like menstruosexual or something.
Yeah.
I was dying. I was like, oh my gosh. Fucking Bernie Mac, man.
Yeah, Bernie Mac's funny. I wonder how much he ad-libbed this.
I feel like he did a lot of these scenes probably more than once, just ad-libbing shit.
A few things in there, yeah.
I didn't bother to look anything up. I haven't done that in a while, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, the picture had me rolling where Ash was looking at it. He's like, look at him, look at his eyes, look at he's mad.
And she's like, and she's like, we were winning that game.
Yeah, that's him in a good mood.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I had fun time with this.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's not bad.
No, I don't know. Definitely better than fucking Roadhouse. That shit was fucking. Oh my god.
Roadhouse is not bad.
I can't believe you hated Roadhouse.
Oh my god.
Like I'm thinking about. I'm not gonna go back and change. I'm gonna leave my review at a 0. But that movie was just so.
I'm really shocked you disliked it that much.
I you know what it is too, is just like I said, I've never seen it. Most I heard about it was Family Guy. Roadhouse. That's the best. If you've never seen Roadhouse before, I'm never gonna tell you not to watch a movie, but Family Guy is the best adaptation of it's better than the movie.
It's a 3-minute scene in Family Guy where Peter just keeps saying Roadhouse. It's not an imitation of the movie.
Yeah, every time he kicks on, he says Roadhouse.
Yeah,
there's nothing about the movie
until there's a ghost at the end and he says ghost. And that's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, but that movie sucks.
That's an 80s staple, man. Sorry,
it is.
You know them staple pullers?
Hey, listen, I'm not saying it was great, but that's an 80s staple.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull that staple out and throw that shit right in the trash. I never want to see that shit again.
You're just mad you had to see Swayze ass.
I think that's what it was.
It is.
No, that movie's just stupid. It was just bad. I was like, oh my god, the acting sucks. The movie sucks.
It's basically okay, so if you ever seen was it Rundown or whatever with The Rock? It's basically the same fucking thing. He comes home from the army, a casino's taking over the fucking town and shit. He goes and beats everybody's ass.
It doesn't make it a good movie.
No, but I'm saying, did you like that one? Did you ever see that?
Is that
the run? I think it's the Rundown, maybe, or something.
Is that with him and
Sean William Scott? Is he in that one?
Stifler, yeah.
No, that's a different one. That's where he's hunting. Oh, maybe it is him because his father is on the. I forget.
I thought that was the same.
I don't remember the movie too well, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I know I saw it. I just don't remember it.
But you guys
got just another type of movie like this is just brand new. Came out with what's his face, Noah or what's the fucking guy's name? He was in Superbad. Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Where it's a race couple. Yeah.
Oh, You People.
Yeah.
That's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I think that was getting pretty good reviews.
Yeah, I heard it was funny. So
he is. I don't know. He is just so weird looking, and I don't mean that. I don't know what's had a lot of appearance differences over the years.
Oh yeah, changed. He lost a lot of weight, gained some back, loses weight again.
He's let the hair grow out. I don't know. He's just,
he can't make up his mind.
Yeah.
Either that or he's just doing it for the roles.
Grows his beard out one time.
I'm not sure. It's
You don't think it's for the roles?
Nah.
I don't think it is.
No, I just think he just don't know what the fuck who he is. He don't know what he's doing. Or he's just one of those people just try. Like, I wonder what I'll look like this, and just try something new.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
All right, you ready for this fucking?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sticking with my. What did I give this? 4.5. Yeah,
I gave it a 6. I'm sticking with the 6. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my 6. I was about to say, do you guys have any final ratings or anything? And then we're not spinning the wheel this week because we did it. Whatever wheel we finished last week.
I don't remember what it was. What are we doing next week?
So we're doing The Sandlot. And
okay.
Golden Child.
Okay.
Golden Child. Okay.
So there is.
That shouldn't be bad.
There is some movies that we were going to be doing for the following 2 weeks, which I want to see if you guys want to still do those. I don't want to say I'm on the live. But you know what? I'm going to text it. I'm going to put it in this message thing right here and just give me a yes or no. And then if you guys say yes, I'll announce it.
I don't remember, so.
No idea. This is new to me.
No, we talked about it. You just forgot.
I'm not saying we didn't talk about it. That doesn't make it not new to me, to me after 8 beers.
All right.
This makes for a great live stream right now.
Oh.
Are we going to go down that road?
It was going to be after The Sandlot and The Golden Child. Because remember,
there's more than 2 of those.
No, I know. So that's why I said after The Golden Child and The Sandlot, the 2 weeks after we would do first 2 and the next 2.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. I don't care.
I'm fine with it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So no wheel spin for a couple of weeks, people.
For a while.
We did the double wheel spin the other week, so we got
got a special movie coming up on horror with Sir Sturdy that we just discussed at some point as well.
We have The Sandlot and The Golden Child coming up. I also have an announcement, guys, which I'm gonna pull myself up on screen for this one. Give me a
full screen. He's going full screen.
Wait, there's a special horror.
I have a special horror announcement. No, just I'll talk about that too, James.
Okay.
But this is an announcement.
This isn't in black and white. This is full color right here.
Don't adjust your TV settings.
Don't adjust the TV settings.
Just smile and be happy, like look how happy I look. My eyes are a little low. It's because I was stretching and I pulled something in my back. We'll go with that. They're red too because
how's the weather in the attic? Is it nice and warm?
It's not bad. I have a hoodie and a hat on, but it's not bad. It's really not bad.
Yeah, today's not bad today.
No.
Having a bad hair day. So next weekend we're doing The Sandlot and The Golden Child. The weekend after that, we're doing Indiana Jones 1 and 2.
So you immediately spilled what we were doing. Okay.
I said I was going to do that. I said it once because we said
as long as we said yes. If we said yes, he was going to do it.
And so, listen, we were talking about it behind the scenes. Cocaine Bear comes out February.
Oh yeah, it does.
24th.
Fuck yeah, 2 weeks.
So make sure that following Thursday, you guys hop on over to Horror with Sir Sturdy because you're going to see all of our faces and probably some more awesome faces reviewing.
Is it going to streaming or theaters?
It's in theaters.
Holy shit! Okay.
And then, but I have an awesome announcement, guys. I did say this last night on a stream when I was gaming. I'm gonna say it again when I game later. But I have another podcast and another co-host over on the Scene Snobs. The Scene Snobs, Mick, Casey, they hit us up and asked us if we wanted to have a show over there. And it's being produced by the Scene Snobs. Like we don't have to produce it, which is gonna be a fun ass show. But it's the Scary Snobs, and be on the lookout for some fun stuff. Our first episode, I believe, is dropping next week.
Nice.
And it's just the intro, just the introduction, kind of letting you know who we are and all that other fun stuff for the people that don't know us over on the Scene Snobs and that platform. Which, if you're not a fan of the Scene Snobs, you bring your asses on over there and check them out because they have some awesome content over there. So yeah, I'll still be over here 100%. I'm just, expanding in a sense, and I'm excited for it. There's gonna be a lot of cool shit coming up, so be on the lookout for that, guys. Be on the lookout for that. And yeah, this is the whole growth thing that I'm talking about with this too. It's gonna be dope. So I'm excited, super excited for that shit.
He's a grower, not a shower.
That's true. You're gonna leave that mushroom imprint over all kinds of things.
All right, that's flattering, guys. I appreciate.
Right, so, okay, are we going to talk about this horror com?
Yeah. It seems how you're so enthusiastic, James. You can go.
He seems very excited. Horror com.
Yo, fuck this movie, man. The only thing I liked about it was fucking Jim from The Office.
The one I told you, that's the only thing I sent in the group text.
His character was fucking great. So I mean, it wasn't horrible at the same time. So I'm going to say 4.
Okay.
I was going to go 2.
Okay. I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3.
Fuck this movie, man. For what listen, before I say anything, I don't know if it's because it brought me back in the past with personal reasons. I don't know what it is, but I'm fucking sick and tired of this shit.
Were you engaged and banged another girl you were in love with?
No, not that part. I'm sure at some point, almost every guy's at one stage or another. Ethan. His name's Ethan in this. Ethan's character,
Jim.
He's always the fucking good. It's always the good friend that's in love with the girl, but the girl don't give a fuck about him and loves the asshole.
Yeah. John Krasinski was by far the best part of this movie, and that's 100%. The only thing I sent in the group text while I was watching this.
He was funny.
He was hysterical, especially when he pretended to be gay at the one point. Of just avoiding the crazy chick the whole movie. That was pretty good.
She was crazy. That's red flags.
Yeah,
that bitch was nuts.
Nuts is an understatement. That was,
and I was actually kind of disappointed when they had the scene towards the end there where he said he was like she was
feelings for her.
Yeah,
that was that should have happened.
I knew it was going to happen though. I know,
but that was clearly put in there just to put it in there.
Yeah,
and I'm like, this is
because to make something out of it that would have made it maybe a little better is if he would have told her that like maybe midpoint of the movie when all the shit's going on, and then when he goes to London, she goes to London, and they feel like that's the reason why. What I don't know, but I don't fucking know, man.
But I was trying to think as I was watching this. This is Kate Hudson's bread and butter. These fucking movies. And I don't know if I've seen her really be the villain like she is in one of these kind of.
Wasn't she? She did the one of things like 10 Ways to Break Up with a Guy or something.
But that's not really the same thing. Yeah, she's
the same kind of character, though. I'm saying
no, but like she's straight up the worst character in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Behavioral wise, like she's
she's
clearly the bad guy. She's the bad guy that you don't want to see the couple, the main
basically
guy and girl,
lies about everything, make herself look better, like she got into Notre Dame.
The 10 Ways thing, her and Matthew McConaughey were clearly the couple that were meant to be together. But this is the one, like she's the villain, like she's fucking over this guy and stuff like that. I don't know if I've seen her. It's a little different for her, but still, it's a rom-com, which is what she does.
Horror-com, not rom-com. Especially.
You know what? That was one of the first notes I wrote down because Jennifer Goodwin, she's the main actress. She bangs the guy.
Her
best friend's fiance, literally in like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
I don't know about women. The guys have a bro code.
That happens quick.
Fucking women will fucking steal their sister's boyfriend, their best friend's boyfriend.
That happened quick as shit. Though.
And listen, I don't care. She loved them in college. That was her fault for not saying nothing. It don't give you the right to fucking sleep with your fucking best friend's fiance.
I'm on James's boat here because she clearly like with all the fucking flashbacks, which were disruptive to the story. Really, like this was back and forth. Like, just fucking suck it up. Tell him you like him. Come on.
Exactly.
This whole movie didn't have to happen if she just said
in the very
that she liked him.
And for one, another thing too, it was his fucking fault too. Fucking Dex, whatever his name is. He could have said something.
Either one of them.
With the friend.
Like, they fucking knew 6 years ago, and now we're at this point, and now I'm watching this piece of shit movie, and I'm like, come on.
What about so that just goes into that same scenario where they, first, the college scenario where they're all sitting at the table, where her friend just barges in and takes over the whole fucking.
Yep.
When she's talking, and she's like, "Are you guys on a date?" And her friend was like, "No." And then she's like, "Why don't you ask her on a real date?" And then she was like, "No." Her friend, the girl, just like, "No." Like she was just.
Yeah, her fault.
Like no backbone. No, that's what I'm saying. No, you're fine. Then she goes back and forth, and she was crying, and then
I'm opening another beer, and I really didn't plan on it, but here I am.
It was just
No, I fucking hate movies like this shit, man. They try to turn like it's romantic. It's about a whole bunch of people cheating on each other.
Every rom-com has the 2 or 3 the same aspects. One, there's 90% of the time there's always a fucking rain scene.
Yep.
I want to.
Guess who didn't? Guess who had a rain scene, but it wasn't a romantic one. When they're in the car, that was one of the jokes where Ashton Kutcher was like, "It looks like it's gonna rain." Bernie Mac like, "It's not raining," and it's fun. He's like, "You should probably turn on the wiper." I'll turn it on when it's raining.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But he was like,
that was good.
No, it's gonna rain. It's
something borrowed. She's walking away and then realizes like I'm not gonna waste any more time, and it's fucking raining. Every rom-com has some kind of fucking rain scene.
Yep, where they like a woman gets scoped or the guy.
Every rom-com has someone that can't say what they fucking feel, which would have avoided the whole scenario to begin with.
Fucking annoying.
And then the song and dance, like literally the song and dance of them singing and dancing at the end of the movie. It's just throwing in a story a little different than the other ones, a little comedy.
This is a movie about cheating. It's not a rom-com. It is a movie about cheating.
Yeah, like I said, it's a horror com.
Sex and the City was way better than this.
Horror com. This is.
I don't even remember what my notes were.
Another thing that pissed me off. So the girl, he finally got the balls and he broke up the fucking wedding. The girl goes to his house, her best friend's house. He's sitting there like, crying, like blah blah blah. She gets mad, she tells that she slept with Marcus, so she's a cheater now.
Yeah,
she's trash,
and she's pregnant.
Then when she finds out Dex is there, she forgot about that and turned her right on him, like, "You cheated on me with my best friend." And
but James, that's the different thing though, is because it's her best friend. Like she was pissed off at because it was her best friend.
Dude, I understand that, but it's like hypocritical, man. Like
this Marcus guy was Dex's friend.
That's true.
Yeah.
Were they
that? What happened to that? Yeah. No, his father was the realtor. I don't think they were really close.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know, but they don't show that he has any other friends.
That's true.
That's true.
Marcus was hysterical in that he kept trying to tell that wounded chipmunk story when he was picking
every
up
girl, every woman,
to every girl, making a splint for a chipmunk with a broken leg or something like that.
Did you guys ever see that show? I forgot.
He was on Reba. He was on Reba.
Yeah, he was funny on Reba.
He was a football Van, right?
Van,
I don't remember what the names were.
Football player.
Yeah, his name was Van. Yeah, he was a football player. Got the girl pregnant at 16.
Yep. I think one of the first things he said in the movie was the capacity to be pleasured only increases with age, and that fucking cracked me up. It does. The capacity to be pleasured.
He turned into a nice conversation right to sexual really quick.
Mm-hmm. Or the scene where he's fucking sitting on the bench with the main girl there, Jennifer Goodwin, talking about how he thought about her overnight and couldn't decide whether to masturbate or not or something like that. And there's the stranger literally sitting right next to them.
Yep.
Like that was a good scene.
That was funny because it started out nice, and then he said some crazy ass shit because you see they're skateboarding with some kids.
There's the scene where Jennifer Goodwin's pissed off, so she starts dancing with Marcus in the scene, and they're like, her and Kate Hudson are both dancing up on him, and she falls over. It's like, and Kate Hudson's like, did you pull your vagina or something like that?
Yep.
I didn't pull my vagina. I pulled something near my vagina, and then they show her like limping the next day. Like that. Okay, that was funny, but that was one of the few things where I actually laughed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, except for Jim from The Office. His character.
He was by far the best part of this movie, man.
Like the fucking the volleyball match. That was funny.
Yo, but even before that though, when the one chick was looking at him, he was standing behind Marcus. He just put his hand around his
after she thought he was that was a great scene where he's sleeping, she knocks on the door, and he's like, I think I'm gay, and she's like, I'm gonna help you with this adventure or something, like whatever she says. The next thing you know, she's wearing like a pro gay lover shirt and stuff like that. And then Jim is, or I calling him Jim because that's just how everybody knows
Me too,
yeah. He pretends to hug Marcus in the bar there and like kisses him on the cheek before he leaves.
Hugs him from behind though.
Yeah.
Yo, that's how crazy this bitch is, where this motherfucker's like, fuck this. I'm doing this.
He was the best part of the movie to watch.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
His sarcastic answers to her when she was talking about Jackson, all that shit.
It's basically, he's basically Jim in a different environment.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
You know, and you know what's I noticed is the first or second time Jennifer Goodwin and the guy, Kate Hudson's fiance, are kissing. They're literally standing in the middle of the street. There's not a single fucking car horn, and all these cars are going by.
Yo, it's funny because I was watching this with Francis, and she pointed that out. I was like, "Are they on a sidewalk or are they in the middle of the street?" I'm like, "Wait, they're in the middle of the." I was like,
"They're in the middle of the street." No, not a single person honks a horn.
And is that supposed to be in New York City too?
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's bullshit.
Oh, were they in New York? Yeah, I think they were in New York City.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Because they go to the Hampton. That beach house is in the Hamptons, so they're in the city.
That's not. You're getting
literally not a single car horn.
If people aren't beeping the horn, you're getting ran over in the city or shot. It's like, yo, get the fuck out the way. What are you doing? You do that shit.
What's up with every weekend they're going to the fucking Hamptons to the fucking like having dinner at?
I mean, I guess if you have a house,
I like Jim's character. I like he's like, who invited you? Like she was like, why the fuck are you here?
Yeah,
he's like, because he goes, I can't be away from you so long.
Yep. He was. Let me put it this way. If you are intrigued by this movie, just look on YouTube to see if you can find a cut of only John Krasinski's scenes.
Agreed. Yeah.
That's all you need to see. That's what I would recommend instead of watching the entire movie.
Yep. Oh, God. Fucking horror com.
Oh, my God.
And then when she finds out he's not gay at the volleyball thing, and she smashes the glass and just walks away.
Yep.
The crazy girl.
And then it ends with the whole, at least when she's talking to
the main character girl.
At least I tried or whatever after all that shit.
Yep.
At least I tried for love or something like that.
And walked away and
when Kate Hudson at the end, when Kate Hudson is talking to Jennifer Goodwin, saying she slept with Marcus, she's pregnant, and she's talking about her connection with Marcus. She's like, it's like there was something genetic.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
what?
I know, like, wait a minute, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, and then
the
she
whitest
said
answer ever.
something else. Yeah, and then she said something else.
Speaking of white though, I do have a question for you guys.
No.
Because Bernie Mac asked this question at the dinner table or something in the movie. How often do you guys sit around and come up with these race jokes?
No.
I don't come up with them. I just wait till I hear them.
Yeah.
Got it. So
then I tell them to you.
I'm not a creator. I'm a listener.
Yeah.
See that I gotta talk to the higher sources. That's what that means.
There was some good. I've some good jokes there.
I don't make them up. I just hear them. At some
see,
point.
the thing is, and I forget them because I'm trying to think of one in my head, like what he said, and I can't think of it.
I mean, I had certainly not heard any of the ones that he said.
No, me either. I was like, oh shit.
It's okay, guys. If you laughed, it's okay.
What the fuck? I can't think of the fucking jokes.
I'm not apologizing.
I don't remember. I don't remember any of them either.
I don't remember what the ones in the movie were. Something about the one sister being a hoe. I don't remember what the movie. Oh, AfroTurf.
That was
the AfroTurf.
I forget. It was.
Was it something like Hoedown?
Hoedown. Like oh, if you Hoedown and you look for your sister or something like that.
Yeah.
The AfroTurf one was, what do you call 100? Was it 100 black men buried up to their neck or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
AfroTurf.
Yeah.
They just kept going and going and going. I'm like, oh man.
No, yeah, that's fucked up though. He should have just stopped. But he was like, I don't know, like, oh, go ahead, tell another one.
Listen, that was an impressive scene. Just the way they had Bernie Mac egging him on to tell the black jokes until he told one that was just not
too far.
Too far.
So basically, too far is like you can't mention no jobs or child support.
Because then I think then it's getting like more like the
personal, like oh no, it's hard to say. Oh, no, not personal.
I mean, almost, or just like that general thing, like this is how they are type of deal.
Too stereotypical.
Versus because
like, because like the AfroTurf is funny because it's really
it's nothing like that, but it was
nothing about their character or anything.
I was like, uh-oh, here he goes.
But still, that whole scene was the best part of that whole movie.
You got that with the guess who, and then the end really quick. I wanted to bring up where went up on stage and Bernie was like, yeah, he's like, this is such and such. He's already married my daughter. He's white and he doesn't have a job. I was like, oh.
He's white and unemployed.
There you go. Just to kind of flip it around, all that.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
It did a better job than fucking something borrowed.
No, this movie fucking. I was so annoyed watching this. I was like, I was just keeping my head. I'm like, horror.
You might as well, instead of calling it something borrowed, just call it someone borrowed. Or
yeah, it was all about the one girl borrowing another's fiance.
Yeah, borrowing that magic stick.
Really quick too. You know what was crazy about the blonde-haired chick?
Kay Hudson.
Every time, like when she was talking to whatever her name is, about Marcus, she was always asking about his meat. And her fiance sitting like right next to him, like, what the fuck you want to know about?
But that's how she knew she was lying.
Yeah. No, I know that. But I'm just saying, like, it was just funny. It's like, damn, you mentioned this shit a few times.
And she had sex with him on 4th of July. Weren't they all up at that fucking?
No, not the fiance and not the main girl.
Because remember, he said he said he had to work or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's where they spent time together. That's right.
And then she spent the time with Marcus.
Fucking horse.
All of them.
Oh, it's so annoying. Then they tried to make a spin like happy. It all worked out at the end. They become friends again.
They didn't really.
They're both happy.
Stupid. So this movie was stupid.
There's no trust anymore. Even if they get back to friends, the fucking trust is out the door.
Yeah, this movie was stupid.
Yeah, I didn't.
I only paid attention when John Krasinski was around because he was cracking. He was making things funny.
Yep, he should have been in more of the movie.
One of the mains, like the main.
Up until they had the generic twist at the end where he mentions that he had feelings for the main actress. It was.
Well, I expected that. I knew that was going to happen just because. Yeah, I was. Like they were best friends.
I see. What I was expecting that, or I was expecting them to either have like a past like that, or to have like him say that he likes her, but earlier in the movie, because you could tell he did. He kept because he was like, what did he say? If Dex hurts you, I'm gonna kick his ass. And he just
he was sticking up for her.
He noticed, like he guessed or noticed that she loved Dex and all this other stuff. Like he was just like, okay, I'm watching you. You know, I know how I like you, but I see you.
Even when they even got an argument, where she said something, he was like, "Because I'm the only one who fucking cares about you," or something like that.
Yep.
That's a hint right there.
But that could also.
I mean, you knew
it. Towards it. I knew the
you knew it was
happen right there. It's the perfect setup. It happens all the time. They drop it right there when she can't decide to go fight for him, or he goes, or you can just have me. It's like always that thing. Then she goes. She cries like I love you, but no.
Yep.
Yeah, but again, like if I feel like it would have been different if he would have said it sooner in the movie, to where you can kind of build something. Wow,
Yeah,
not
there's
really
no
doing.
build. You got to think. Look, picture
True.
all the movies in the past, all the movies that start like that, where the best friend is loved with the main character, but the main character don't give a shit about the best friend. It's like
That's a rom-com staple.
It's a staple all the time.
Again, just like Roadhouse, pull that staple out. That's all.
Throw that shit in the chat.
Yeah,
you mean pull that throat out?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be talking a lot of shit about Roadhouse this year, guys.
I just want to know, seriously.
Roadhouse.
I want to know. I want to argue
the Family Guy
how
clip.
this is a rom-com. How is this a rom-com?
It's not.
It's not a fucking rom-com.
It's more of a
It's a drama.
Right? Yeah, drama.
Don't say fucking no rom-com. This is not romantic at all.
No, this guy cheats on his fiance. A best friend sleeps with her fiance.
But it's so romantic. She loved him. They loved each other.
No, this was stupid all around.
So dumb. Actually, I've changed my score. Bring it down to 3. Fuck this movie.
I'm leaving it at a 2.
They should just make a whole new category called horror-coms.
James, you already gave it a 2. Oh no, you gave it a 4.
No, yeah, I gave it a 4.
I put it as a 2 for you. I guess I just knew you were going to change.
That was me. I gave it a 2.
I put it a 2 for both of you. I just knew James was going to change it. And you know what?
Well, you're close. 2 + 2 is 4.
True. It's very true.
Aaron did math. He broke it down.
Let me just break it down.
Oh, fuck this movie.
It was not enjoyable. Plus, it was almost 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, it was long. Yeah, it was long.
This went down to a 1. Yeah, it was long as shit. It was long as shit. I remember
your wife likes this? Does your wife think this is romantic?
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
No.
I need to know why. She said yes.
And you know what? You know what else was fucking annoying right off the bat is they have a surprise party for Jennifer Goodwin. Kate, it's like her 30th birthday, surprise 30th birthday. Kate Hudson is giving some speech during the birthday, indicating that she is not 30 yet, and she looks fucking older than Jennifer Goodwin. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
there's no way you.
She's 55.
Yeah, I know. Like, she looks great. Don't get me wrong, but don't pretend to be fucking under 30.
But she also made the whole fucking thing about herself. She was talking about herself more than fucking her friend.
But that's how their friendship was.
That's the villain aspect to her character. It bothered me more that they had actresses pretending to be under 30.
What?
Yeah, definitely.
With those type of roles, why not just hire actors and actresses that are
names
for portraying
names?
Fuck names.
It is. That's what draws in the theater, man.
You're right.
Like if they made a movie right now where they want a 17-year-old actor and they were like, you know what, we want Tom Cruise to play a 17-year-old because it's going to draw in faces. They'll do it.
I mean, he is the same height, but
no, 17-year-olds are tall as shit.
They can't.
Depends. These days, fucking, whatever's in the water, people are being born like fucking 4 foot tall.
Yeah. Kate Hudson makes a speech about being younger than her fucking friend there, whose 30th birthday it is, and she looks fucking 10 years older.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like those parts were kind of. I'm like, what?
Even in the kid pictures, she looked older. When they were doing the flashbacks, she had the fucking pictures going.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like fuck, you can't even fucking make that part realistic.
Yeah,
fuck this movie.
If you're into rom-coms, that's cool. I don't necessarily.
John, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Krasinski.
Awesome, good guy.
John Krasinski.
Yeah. See if there's just a.
He was good in The Quiet Place too. He was good in The Quiet Place.
Oh shit, that was him.
Yeah.
He was awesome in that.
Yeah. But he is Jim from The Office. Always
Jim from The Office. He created The Quiet Place with Emily Blunt and
Jim and Pam. They should have had Pam play the fucking main character. That would have been fun.
I know who that is. I tried to watch that show. I couldn't get into it. I tried.
Then Marcus would have been Steve Carell.
Mm-hmm.
They just had the cast of Office in this.
Yeah, that would have been better.
It would have been better. Fuck this movie. Oh yeah.
I guess we can wrap this one up, gentlemen.
Yeah, man.
Well, that was our Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. Go fuck yourself.
May ranting about these fucking whore comes.
Yeah. Yep. But again, people, will be back next Saturday to review The Sandlot and The Golden Child. You're not going to want to miss that, so make sure you tune in for that.
It's going to be fun.
9 o'clock Saturday. Have a good time with us. Like, share, subscribe, drop some comments. Shout out to you, Giovanni. Thanks for always showing love when you can, man. Check out the whole entire Z Network. Check out Popcorn and Pints, Horror Research 30, Stories from a Bar, all that shit. Just go do it. Just go do it. And check out the Scene Snobs too. And yeah, you guys have a great one. Thanks for popping by. Peace. Movies are getting better though. These next couple weeks, we're actually gonna have some really good films. So yeah, you're welcome.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Is that how you do this heart? I was trying to do this the other day.
You gotta bend it like out and down at the same time and point your thumbs straight down.
That's for you guys.
There we go. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yep, that's for you.